About to get started, and today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ready to go? And now the center fielder, Josh Smith. And that's a little bit high. And we're underway from Fenway. Just missed. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Wyatt Langford digs in now. And ball one. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. That one ripped left field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting third, shortstop.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's Corey Seager. So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided. For Giolito, it actually is an idea that kind of came together with his buddy Max Fried. They played together in high school in Los Angeles, and they're not sure who started it first, but in 2019, they each began to go over scouting reports using MLB The Show. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A two-run shot, home run number 5 on the season, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And Jack Peterson stands in. And that skips in the dirt. And it's fouled away. Still only one out here in the inning. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
2 outs. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's ball 2.
2 out, space is empty. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Over the monster and onto Lansdowne Street. Home run. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. And a foul ball. Just missed.
1-1.
This one in the air. Campbell hauls it in to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back now at Fenway. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Duran has to step out of the way for ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day deGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2 to count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
1 out, base is empty. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Line drive, base hit down the line. So they get a man aboard with a 1 out single.
Batting third baseman, Alex
Here's Alex Bregman. His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no
Bregman
strike.
with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Devers leads off first with 1 away.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
And a foul ball. Gets a piece. and stays alive. Next offering misses, and the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind him. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So awesome.
They get the force. Inning over. And the Red Sox leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Top of the second. And now
Texas,
here is
right
Adolis Garcia. Giolito back to work. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. That misses, and 1-1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Next offering is in for a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
On the ground to first, and it gets by him.
Batting 8th, third baseman Josh Young.
Here's Josh Young. And that one clips the corner.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. He's out. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Blaine Prim stepping in for the Rangers, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals.
Yep, that ball went out.
That one fouled off. 2-2. That one missed. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, center fielder Josh Smith.
So the Rangers batting order turns over, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Josh Smith. That one outside, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. And that one is downstairs. And now 3-2. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Swung on, popped up left side. Bregman. And he makes the catch. And that is that. One left for Texas, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at Fenway, bottom half of inning number 2, digging in, Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Peterson coming on, makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And that one almost got him.
1-1.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he went around, according to Clyde Washington. The 1-2. Way high.
2-2 to count.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. A towering shot to center. His first homer of the year. It's 3-1. Singing, he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Well, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him go on a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls out of the ballpark. Got that monkey off his back. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 1 out, nobody on. So stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. Bunting, and it's in the air. He's safe on with a bunt single.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Man at first, one away. DeGrom checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Base knock, center field. Throw into third. He's in there.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Two on, 1 out. And next for the Red Sox, Cedar Rafaela. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Now batting Jarren Duran.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Hamilton on third. Narvaez on at first with 2 down. Line drive. This one could be trouble. 1 runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and then tie it.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Rafael Devers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one not close. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman.
First and
Alex
second,
Bregman.
2 outs. And now it's Alex Bregman. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Nice curveball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
And it remains 2 and 2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. Second home run of the inning for him. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 6-3. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Christian Campbell. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
Yo, 1. On the ground, right side, Simeon. To first, that'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Fenway
Leading
Park, all set for the
Rangers,
start of the inning.
designated
Now
hitter,
it's the
Wyatt
DH,
Langford.
Wyatt Langford. And first offering is fouled off. Langford in his second season, batting second in today's lineup. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Misses inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses. 2-2. And there's a ball. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Lifted in the air down the left side and makes the grab. 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Now batting.
Here's Siegs to the plate
Shortstop,
now.
Corey
He's already
Seager.
homered in this game. Hard hit right side. Gets it to first. And Seager is set down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's
1-0.
upstairs, ball 1. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
out.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rangers go down quickly there, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Ready to go for the last
Leading
half of the
off
inning.
for
And
the
stepping
Red
in for
Sox,
Boston, Wilyer
right fielder,
Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Takes it himself. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Next to hit, Romy Gonzalez. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. And
That's
another
a ball.
ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one
3-0.
missed. And now 3-1. One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, 91
I got
on the
3-2.
slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Out to short. Seager fires
He's
over
out.
to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the
Now
bottom of the
batting,
third.
shortstop, David Hamilton.
David Hamilton, the next to hit.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
That is upstairs for ball 1.
Counts 1-0. Ball 2. 2-0.
That clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That
That's
one
ball
close, ruled a ball. 3-1 now. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but
now
with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Hamilton off of first with 2 away. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Back here at Fenway, here's Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. On the ground, right side. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Heim batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Now batting, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Man at first with 1 gone. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. And he's already singled in this game. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Young.
So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. The Red Sox leading by 3, top half of inning number 4.
Inside, ball 1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This to center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Rangers leave 1 and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Caleb Bosley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Rafaela.
Strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jack Leiter, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Garcia also getting ready. The 0-1. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran. That one lifted to left. Peterson makes the grab.
Now batting, designated hitter Rafael
Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And Devers hits that one. Smith on the move. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. Back here in
Leading
Boston, and now the
Rangers,
first baseman, Blaine Krim. Giolito back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Right through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All
now
fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Josh Smith. He's 0 for 1. High in the air, out to right. Abreu makes the play, and there are 2 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Langford stands in now and watches strike 1. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Alex Bregman.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
On the ground, out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And they get Bregman for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian Campbell.
Now at the plate, Christian Campbell.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brunansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch.
Now
Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Abreu in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Fouled off left side.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Peterson makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Offense held in check there. We're through 5. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Rangers 3. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Corey Seager. The wind and the pitch. That one to first, but that rolls foul. Seager swings, rips one to right. That one back. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-4.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Lucas Giolito will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
the Red Sox go to the bullpen.
Number 19.
Sean Newcomb.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here is Jock Peterson. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Newcomb, a tall lefty, 31 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Massachusetts. And downstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And he pumps it a strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers
Mark
coming into the ball
Simeon.
game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's Marcus Simeon.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And Newcomb fires. That one missing inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim, 1 for 2. That's outside. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Slate appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Bernardino, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
He goes down looking.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled, and you got to tip your cap.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Sean Newcomb done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching
change here, Greg Weiser.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. And fires in a fastball at 95. Red Sox leading it by 2. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The 2-2 on the way. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So 2 down now, and here is Josh Young. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. In the air, center field. Rafaela gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. The Rangers do get one back on the long ball. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Back here in Boston, bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Romy Gonzalez.
Ball 1 there. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Hamilton in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Ripped on the ground to second, fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1's the count.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Peterson coming on, makes the catch.
Now pitching
on the mound now, Justin Slayton. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Justin Slayton.
Blaine Krim stepping in for the Rangers.
First baseman Blaine Krim.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a 1-2.
Ball down.
And delivers outside. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Josh Smith getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one moves his feet. Swing and a foul straight back. Red Sox by 2. Outside.
That's a ball.
2-2. Swing and he breaks his bat. Bregman on the run, throw to first. In time. Got him.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Wyatt Langford will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Just off the inside edge. high fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's outside. Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Rangers set down in order. And the score remains 6-4.
Now pitching for Texas.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Armstrong.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Yeah, the batter down.
Cedar Rafaela.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That's too low. And the count even 1-1. Just missed. Line drive, base hit, right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Duran in the box now. No balls and a strike. Rafaela gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Now batting, designated hitter Rafael Devers.
And here is Devers. And there's a foul ball. And that one off the outside edge. Line drive caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
And that one missing low.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Seager sends it to first. Third out. And the Red Sox leave one. They're up 6-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Garrett Whitlock.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Leading off,
and here's Corey Seager to hit. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
First offering, and it just misses.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
That's down and in. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Aroldis Chapman, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off.
That's ball 3.
There's the strike. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Left fielder, Jack
and now
Peterson.
Jack Peterson 1 for 3. On the ground right side. The throw to second. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, no trouble getting the double play started, but clearly some trouble on that return throw to first. I'm not sure if the runner going into second had a part in that or if it was something like a bad transfer. Either way, it could have been 2 outs, but instead, they got to work around a runner in scoring position now.
Marcus Semien digs in now. That misses off the outside edge. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Two and 0.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Tying run at the plate. And that is out of play. Hit on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond, and Semien is out.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Left field, Durant gets under it, drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. One left for Texas. They trail it here, 6-4. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Christian Campbell.
Second baseman, Christian Campbell.
Armstrong back to work. Swung on, belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
So up next, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. Strike one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Squirts away a little bit. And now 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Campbell leads off second with nobody out. And there's a ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Nice grab. Fires to first. On the money. Nice play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Romy Gonzalez now at the plate.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Yeah.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball in.
Runner on at third, one gone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
2-2 the count.
One away with a runner at third. That one missed. Swing and a chopper out to short. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
All ones the count.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And now it's even up. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Heim makes the catch, and that'll do it. One left for the Red Sox. They still lead it, though, 6-4.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Red Sox.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Aroldis
44.
Chapman.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And now the right
Leading
fielder,
off for
Adolis
Texas,
Garcia.
Right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Strike on the inside corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
That misses the zone, and the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not
Up
be the
next
most
for the
challenging
Rangers,
we've seen
third
today,
baseman,
but
Josh
it
Young.
needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Up next for the Rangers, Josh Young. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Chapman, a 6'4 lefty, 235 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. One down, base is empty, and a strike in there. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of his zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's off the mark.
That's
2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. And now 1 out remaining for Texas.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Hit to right, and that should do it. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.